Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta Crown of the Magister. We have now, I think, effectively cleared out everything there is that I can find here in the bottom part of the strange complex. Except there is this corpse here, and I'm hoping this corpse might have a key or something fancy on it. If it doesn't, then it's going to be a real letdown. Ah, we have the Sphere Prism Key. That is what we need. Scroll of Magic Missile, a leather-bound book, a +2 shield, and a Scroll of Expeditious Retreat. Well, first of all, let's check that book. See what kind of book it is. That one. That is a Manual of Quickness of Action. I'm assuming that's going to be +2 Dexterity then. You. Yes, increase dex score by +2. And we have another +2 shield, which is very nice. You have a +2 shield, you have a +2 shield, you have a +2 shield. So I guess it only stands to replace this one that we don't actually use very often with this +2 shield just to have it there. So if we have that equipped, what does our AC become? 25! Damn. Well, we're still going to keep the Maul of the Destroyer equipped. So a +2 Manual of Dexterity. Dexterity 14, Dexterity 20, Dexterity 17, Dexterity 12. So obviously it makes sense for Unsent to use that. It will increase her ranged damage. And I wonder if this has more than this to it on the old question mark there. Let's just double check that. I'm assuming it doesn't have some fancy property we've not been utilizing. Yeah, no, it's just a crossbow +2. That's fine. We should take a short rest and heal Jaina with some hit dice, just because she is very injured. We can do a couple over here to get you up, couple here to get you up, and then a bunch here. And we'll Arcane Recovery while we're at it. Let's do a 3, a 2, and a 1, I guess. Right, so we did find a round key. Now the question is, where are all the places that that round key could be used? I think one of them is here. And I'm sure there was somewhere else that could take it. But for now, we will hop up here. I'll have to go around a bit to do the climb, but that's not a problem. I don't think we need to be cautious for this either. I'm sure there was somewhere... Oh, it might have been this pair of doors here. So we'll go check that in a minute as well. But over here... Where are we? Where are we? Where am I? So if we click that... That will open. Lovely. No conversation about it then. Just observing it.
Should be good now.
Oh.
Let's try.
Conversation recorded. The lockdown. I had no idea this combat log was here. Well, apparently there is not a conversation. So... You know, never mind. It's fine. So we can use that to get out of here if we want to. Obviously, we're going to go and poke around these other things first. So, where was these double doors? Over here. Right, we'll take a right and a left. We want to get to here. Are we able to get through this door now? No, you need the adequate key. Well, it's going to take a minute, but we can do the long walk around, so I won't make you watch that. Alright, so there's another circular thing here. That opens those. Isolation unit. Interesting. There's just a book on a table. The Experiments of Orothias. Is that all? Did not seem worth coming over here for, if I'm honest. Looks like there's another room behind here. But there's no switches or anything to use. Don't see any other secrets or anything else, so... Unless something's not loading, like that conversation didn't load correctly, I think that is everything here. Unless there was anything else upstairs, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. So let's go back to the major gate room. Use the major gate and see where we can actually teleport with it. Because we haven't seen...
Come on, what now? Are we missing a password or something? Oh, come on, what now? Are we missing a password or something?
Really? We can't use the major gate?
Oh, come on, what now? Are we missing a password or something?
What is going on? We fixed it. We fixed it with the piece of stone, unless the game doesn't recognize we did that because the conversation didn't happen correctly. Right. I'm gonna Google it and check, because I feel like this is suddenly broken. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why this isn't doing anything.
Come on, what now? Are we missing a password or something?
So in that case, we're going to have to leave the regular way, it seems. These are locked doors we don't have the keys for, that we don't need keys for. Shouting Stone I never really understood. There might be more to it, but I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go to the elevator, since we never took the elevator, we took the trap door. Assuming this takes us to just the same place. No path to destination, my butt. Where are you going? What is happening? Why did you do that? Can we not have everyone just stand here? Thanks. If we have to go up to the front door and walk across the land, then so be it, I guess. Alright, back upstairs. Nothing else really going on here. We've got a pair of main entrances. The guard quarters and whatnot upstairs. We can probably just leave via a main entrance, right? We never used a main entrance to get in here in the first place. But this should put us on that great big perimeter that we had to spend ages fighting through, I think. Right, here we are back out front. I don't need darts or hand axes, so let's get to the outdoor exit. Then the map screen should populate fairly quickly. Quest completed. Exit the research center. Right, so we've got a bunch of quests. Let's see, quest log. The renewal, report to Hasdrubal, the ugly truth, go to the giant enclave and let Gartok know the ugly truth. Find a way out is the general one, and then the tyrant is go to Kehifrid. So we're going to go to the swamp and the Verdant Valley first, and doing that will allow us the opportunity to hand in the rest of these quests before we go off and do what I think might be one of the last parts of the game, perhaps. Let's see how our luck is on the road for random encounters. It's been a while since we've been out on the road after what felt like 6 or 8 episodes in that strange complex. Oh good, a death army. Battle is inevitable. Skeletal knights, skeletal sorcerers, and skeletal marksmen. Well, we have a much higher strength turn undead now. And we have, like, obnoxiously high spell slots for days, so... This doesn't fill me with much fear. And we got nowhere to hide, unfortunately, I don't think. We might be able to hide here. Going to be most of our movement to do it, though. Cunning action, hide, and then we don't have a line of sight on anyone, but we can ready a ranged attack. Slow, yeah, we'll counter that. We've got spell slots for days. There's our readied sneak attack with a crit for 12d6 sneak attack damage. Incredible. Right. What do we fancy over yonder? I don't suppose a cone of cold is going to get to most of them. If we could just be a few tiles ahead, though. We ignore this guy. How wide is this cone of cold? That actually gets 6 of them. I wonder then, if we stood here, cast spell, cone of cold. Right, this gets 6 of them, but including the one directly in front. Oh, that might get all of them. Yeah, that is like more than 100 damage all at once. Very nice. Golric is just going to smash here. We'll pass because we have vulnerability to bludgeoning damage, these guys, which is great for us. No, we can't take our second attack, unfortunately, but we'll push up a bit. Chill Touch. You can cast Chill Touch. That does not bother me at all. Yeah, we'll shield though. That's fine. Ow. Very rude. Oh, there's so many of them. Thank goodness they don't hit everything. Otherwise, if they managed to hit every attack that came at us, we'd probably have a much worse time, even with our heaps of HP and AC now. Right, how far out does Turn Undead work? Not super far. I really want to be, like, in the middle of all the action here. If we can get forward another few steps in a minute, that's going to be a very interesting time. We do something like this for now, though. Maybe one of these. A line of sight here is not good. You put me up 1. 2. Nope, that's not helping. Don't need blades. Don't need any of this stuff. Fine, let's just go plain and boring.
Damn!
And we miss anyway. Could have just taken a dodge action, really, couldn't we? I guess by evading, we now have taken the dodge action, so... Come on, just all crowd around the same 3D point. It'll be really, really helpful for me. Right, we are still hidden, which is lovely. We stand here, we can see all kinds of folks. Let's just go after this one, why not? Ray of Frost. Oh no, I'm so frightened. Right, Turn Dead should do a lot of work for me, so I'm going to try and focus on these ones on the right hand side and let Turn Undead work on the left perhaps. And they all make their save. Incredibly rude. And over here we just have like all of the opportunities for smashing.
I trained hard for this.
Very, very dead. Vulnerable to our smashing damage, bludgeoning damage as it were. Slow, yeah, I'll stop that. Ow.
Deal with it.
One, give Goldrick a go. Ow. Crits everywhere. Alright, this fight is not going to be as much of a walk in the park as I kind of anticipated it being. I concede. Doesn't help that Jaina didn't get mage armor after sleeping. So her AC is suffering. Right, let's move to there and see how we're doing in 3D space. We can move forward one more. That gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Let's try this, see how that goes. Okay, so a bunch of them didn't get killed, unfortunately. I guess that they're not armor class. Their difficulty class is too high. But if a bunch of them are turned, then that can only be a good thing, right?
Are you still with us?
Is he down? No? Yes? No? Alright, we're going to need to cast heal over here soon, I think. Alright, Jaina is down. This fight suddenly became way, way worse than I anticipated it being. Let's focus on the ones that aren't turned. Right, you're not turned. I can't see that target. From here I can, though. Good, needed that. Oh, we're still hidden, so we don't need to hide. We probably... I don't even know if it's worth trying to be near Jaina. Try and coax out some of the damage or anything. Well, there's one successful death save. If we take an attack of opportunity... Oh, we can't even move through this space to lay on hands. That's really annoying. Right, oh wait, the heal spell is ranged, so we'll do one of those.
Even the dead could hear you.
Attack of opportunity, absolutely. We hit, we smite. They make their save. They run over to unsend. That's fine. Bunch of these guys are just running away and dodging. Perhaps I should not have tried to attack the one that ran away, realizing that that was being turned that caused that to occur. If we stand here, we can try another turn undead. Oh, this is terrible. Alright, instead, let's try a divine intervention. I don't know how this works. I've never had it be successful before. But we need to roll an 11 or lower. We rolled a 31. Alright then, well, give me... a 6th level spiritual weapon. Why not? Because this guy is going to hit like a tank, right? You can see... Oh, we can't see any of these guys so high up. Well, I feel real freaking stupid then. God damn it. Evade, yes.
You're still in the fight, my friend.
Right. We're still up. We need to really reevaluate how we're approaching this fight because, oh boy, it's not going great. Where even... Oh, Golrick is there. Right. Give me a sword out. Just hit this guy. 8 hull damage is like trash. We'll disengage. And move over here. But they have to come towards us. Right. It's these lot over here that are the bigger problem, isn't it? Right, let's give this a go. Interesting. Interesting that you don't get to pick the targets on the leaping attacks. It just happens. So you really have to be aware of what's occurring. Can't believe we missed that.
Death claims you.
Yeah, get wrecked. Attack on ally. Yes, we will block. That's going to hit someone. Half that, sure. 6 damage, so scary. Okay. Right. We need to be higher if we're going to get this really powerful spiritual weapon to hit stuff. So... how much health does this guy have? 12? Try and finish them off. Good. 18. And then we can't see too much else going on. So with that being the case, let's just do like a 3rd level one of those. Woof. Big woof. So we've got 3 that are turned and 2 that aren't at the moment, I think.
Hold firm. You've endured worse.
Need to heal Bjorn badly. Ugh, everything sucks. Cunning action dash. Gets me up here. These guys are just cowering. This guy's cowering. Alright, we're going to dash over here because we have loads of HP. We can try and be of some use to somebody.
Arcana evil.
Massive damage. Right, Jaina. Would like to hit those guys up there, please. Sure. I'll take it. Damn, they've got... Like, that was 26 damage on a success. It would have been 52 if they'd failed that freaking roll. Right. Gulrick is up. Gulrick is very injured. Let's lay on hands for ourselves. 51 points will be plenty. And we'll move over here. We two can defend one another a bit. Shields out. Half that. At least she's taking attacks instead of Bjorn. Smashy, smashy. Oh, 25 force damage. Very good. They're archers, so they're going to have higher dex saves, but with 11 left, we could get this on a cantrip. 8 radiant damage, damn it. Miss and a miss. Back to the top. Right, Unsen, go and kill this guy with 3 HP. Won't be a sneak attack, doesn't need to be a sneak attack.
You never stood a chance.
Lovely. Does one of us have a weapon that does more damage against undead? No, it's constructs and elementals. Right, Jaina. Can I see this one? Yes, I think. I'd like to blight, but the range is not great. What about this one above me? Oh, they're undead, so we can't do that. Alright then, just give me a 4th level magic missile right here. All of the darts. And Gulrick. I'm going to put him up here because we're going to have a lot of slamming to do once these guys aren't spooked anymore. Bjorn still managing to avoid getting hit anymore. A lot of random open space over here that is not helpful to us at all. Right, let's move the spiritual weapon in that general direction. Where are we? We want to be in this general direction as well.
Evil Malmis.
Man, we can't hit with guiding bolts today to save our life. Thank you, shield. Alright, let's go attack this guy. 14 damage is not bad. We probably want to be up higher as well. Tell you what, let's Misty Step up here. And then just attack the ones that aren't currently spooked.
Well done.
Solid. We can finally go and hit this guy's brains in with our bludgeoning damage. And another. Oh, this isn't our bludgeoning damage. This is our bludgeoning damage.
You have them now.
Good. They continue to attempt to run. With half a tiny, tiny dagger slash. Woe is me. Come back. But. Alright, spiritual weapon. Start making the trip over there. I'd like to just have that guy be dead. So we can stop having to try and chase him down. Oh my god. Cannot hit with that spell today. At all, apparently. Like, I've had easier fights against giant creatures than 8 skeletons. These two are still fleeing away from us. We're going to do what we can to help out down here. Obviously, nothing. We are incompetent. Let's just start hitting these guys. We'll hit the weaker one first. We are taking the dodge action.
A victory fit for a song.
But my magic don't care. Man, they do not have a lot of health, do they? They've not really been considering that we could wreck them so fast.
If it doesn't kill you.
Right. Everything is terrible. This is just getting dumb. There's still one skeletal knight cowering at the front of the cave we came in from.
Got ya.
So we will cunning action dash back in this direction. There's that guy right there, all on his own, being a pain in the butt. What's the biggest attack we have? So a level 4 fireball just for you, sir. Good. 33 damage is pretty swell. We're going to go with our own guiding bolt. Just to see if we... Oh, they're dodging. Screw it. I believe in you. Good work. They're going to come back up. Honestly, what even can we achieve from back here?
Evil.
Good. Finally hit something, even if we had to wait for advantage to do it. And with a ranged attack, we can fight from down here.
One less enemy.
Good grief. Right. Let's go and pick up what I assume is just going to be a bunch of bolts, although these guys were spellcasters, so they might actually have useful things. Potion of Speed is a nice one. Rolling loads of survival just to learn about our foes. Over here, a jade pendant. Valuable item for selling at shops. Up here, Jaina, you can go check what's down there. Cash, 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 cash. Brooch. Potions. Over here, cash and brooch. What do skeletons need with fancy jewellery, huh? And lastly, this pile, then we can get everyone back to the fireplace. There's nothing in this pile? Broken? Right, everyone, back to long resting, please. That took way too long. Yes, get back to our long rest. Forge camp, thank you. Alright, who are we reporting to here? Hasdrubal. I can't even remember who asked us to do what over in that strange place anymore, really.
We found what Oronetis was hiding in the jungle.
I'm all ears.
A secret laboratory.
He performs experiments on monsters to make them worse.
His goals may not be that simple, but still.
I knew it. I received reports of these mutants all around.
We thought you might like to take a look at the facilities.
You were right. There's plenty to learn and loot in such a place.
Well, it's pretty much rid of monsters, so you're free to go.
That's very much appreciated.
Yet, it doesn't help us get back home.
I may have a way, although it's very dangerous.
What's that?
One of my informants in Caer Hifrid told me about a secret passage right into Oronetis' palace. And as for the Redeemers, he has a magical device that keeps them at bay. With that thing, you could return to Masgard.
We know enough. Strike true, friend.
Clear skies, friends.
Sounds like we are reaching the heights of our quest lines here. New crafting option. Punisher Battle Axe, Soulstealer Crossbow, Frostburn Dagger, Empress Garb Chain Shirt, Stormblade Great Axe, Doomblade Greatsword, Whiteburn Heavy Crossbow, Dragon Blade, Frostburn Longsword, Bear Claw, Doomblade Rapier. Well, that's a lot of new stuff to investigate. Show me all of the stuff that we decided not to take. Scroll of Eyebite, Scroll of Spider Climb. So much armor that we do not need. I'll take all the ingredients. All the prime stuff. God, it's been a while, hasn't it? Do you want 400 shields? Just thousands and thousands worth of stuff, isn't it? Alright, you guys can keep all of this. I hope flooding the market doesn't reduce the cost of everything. Gold makes Solasta go round. That is the achievement for having 20,000 or more cash. Right, let's get into our crafting menu here a second, because, oh boy, I wish this was easier to look through, but we will see if there's anything incredible that we've just learned about that we might want to make before the finale. So, from the top, Amulet of Pure Souls. Resistance to necrotic damage. Don't care. Armor of the Forest. +1 to AC, grants proficiency in history, grants language knowledge. Vestment of the Primal Oak. Druidic enchantment gives this leather armor +2 to AC, proficiency in nature, and +2 to skill checks. Battle Axe of the Punisher. That's new, isn't it? +1 attack. Effects on hit 1d8 damage, versatile 1d10 plus 2d6 piercing damage. Interesting. Belt of the Barbarian King. Conwearer 19. Seems like a lot of resources for that. Boots of Firewalking. Resistance to fire damage. Boots of First Strike. Your initiative is increased by 3 as long as you are wearing these boots and are attuned to them. Boots of the Winterlands, Braces of Storms, Resistance to Lightning, Breastplate of Sturdiness, Chainmail of Sturdiness, Cloak of the Ancient King, Wisdom is 19, you have +2 on Charisma Persuasion checks, Cloak of the Dandy, Charisma is 19, Crossbow of Accuracy, Soul Stealer Crossbow is definitely a new one, +2 attack, +2 range, effect on hit, 1d8 +2 piercing, plus 2d4 plus 2 psychic damage. That's almost certainly worth creating for Unsen, isn't it? Because right now we just have a +2 crossbow. So a +2 crossbow with... where are you? 1d8 +2 damage plus 2d4 plus 2 psychic. Seems great. We don't have a primed crossbow or a soul gem though, which is problematic. Frostburn dagger, dagger of acuteness, Empress garb chain shirt, +2 to AC. Stormblade great axe. 1d12 damage plus 1d10 lightning damage. Doomblade greatsword. 2d6 damage, inflicts Doomblade cut. Creature takes 1d6 necrotic damage at the beginning of its turn. Recurrent effect 1d6 damage. Save to negate. Greatsword of acuteness. Plate of sturdiness. Heavy crossbow of accuracy. Whiteburn heavy crossbow. 1d10 plus 2 damage plus 1d6 plus 2 damage. Close range 20, max range 80. Hide Wanderer. Wilderness, Flame Dancing, Sturdiness, Survival, Longbow of Accuracy, Dragon Blade. 1d8 damage plus 2d6 fire damage, inflicts on fire, sustains damage continuously. Is that better? Not a +2 weapon. I wonder if that would be better in general damage than our +2 weapon. An interesting trade-off. What else have we got? Frostburn longsword. 1d8 ice damage. Cuteness, smashing, Maul of the Destroyer. 2d6 plus 2 and makes stunned if we had another primed maul. The Bear's Claw. Enchanted weapon was forged using ancient knowledge of Manacana master smiths to sharp spikes the Bear's Claw head. Shred armor to inflict additional damage, just as expected. 1 plus 1, 1d6 plus 1d8 piercing. Pendant of the Healer, Parapet of the Master Enchanter, Sturdiness, Doomblade Rapier. 1d8 inflicts Doomblade cut. Creature takes 1d6 necrotic damage at the beginning of turn, recurrent 1d6. Rapier of Acuteness, Ring of the Ambassador, Dragon Language, Scale Armor of Sturdiness, Scimitar of the Aran Falls, +2 Charisma Intimidation checks, Short Bow of Accuracy, Whiteburn, 1d6 Acid, Short Sword, Doom Spear, Inflicts doom. Survival, survival, Wand of Blight, Wand of Thorns. Cast Wall of Thorns once per day. Wand of Winter. Cast Ice Storm once per day. Warhammer of Acuteness. Stormbinder Warhammer. So there's certainly some interesting stuff there. The Soul Stealer crossbow seems to be the most interesting to me right now. Primed crossbow and a soul gem. Can we get that over here? Do you have that? Regular crossbow. Heavy crossbow. Primed heavy crossbow. I don't know if it was a heavy crossbow or not, but we can check in a second. And a doom gem. Well, a soul gem. Give me a soul gem. I'll take that. We still have so much stuff to like that we don't need. But we've got more cash than we know what to do with as well. So, you know, much of a muchness at that point. What kind of crossbow do we want for this thing? This. Crafting. A regular primed crossbow. 1d8 plus 2 plus all that. So a regular primed crossbow. Crafting. Nope. Venturing gear. Weapon. Light crossbow. Heavy crossbow. Heavy crossbow. Heavy crossbow. Do you not have a better way to sort through all this stuff? Heavy crossbow. Where's the primed stuff? Light crossbow. Heavy crossbow. Primed heavy crossbow. Oh my god, you don't have a primed crossbow? Not a heavy one? Not a single one in the bunch, huh? I don't even know how this stuff is arranged, because it doesn't feel like alphabetically. Alright, well it seems they don't have one. But we've been going on plenty long enough for today, so join me next time. We will check through all of our equipment. We're going to go back to the swamp and talk to the giants, and then go through our last preparations before storming Oronettis' place, I think. For now, though, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.